with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is Championship Sunday here at Black Hills Sports Energy Stadium, as we have a championship game to play here in Spearfish, as we have the final game of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament here in Spearfish, as we have a rematch from last night's thriller here in Spearfish, as the Cats of Douglas, Wyoming, they are the 2 seed. They are coming in to play Spearfish Post 164 for the championship. As Clayson Davis here with you, giving you the rundown here today on this beautiful Sunday. Nice little cool Sunday. As we have Championship Sunday again here at KDSJ-TV and on Facebook Live. As the PA announcer is going through all of the starting batting orders for everyone. Take a quick look at the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament on what happened so far. Earlier today, 5th seed and 6th seed for 5th place. Belfouche beats the Buffalo Bulls from Wyoming 12-7. In the 3rd place game, number 4 Billings Expos all over Belfield South Hart by a score of 0-8. And then tonight we have Spearfish Post 164, the 1 seed, undefeated and going for the sweep of the tournament, as they will play again the Douglas Cats, as they played each other last night in another walk-off win for Spearfish Post 164 in the bottom of the 8th. An RBI single by Chapman got Spearfish the win last night versus Douglas Post, I believe 8. Anyways, the Cats fell to Spearfish as we have hit the national anthem here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. We'll be back with the Dana Dental Arts batting order after this quick break here on KDSJ.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superioroutosd.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
And we are back here at Black Hills Energy Stadium for the final game of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. As quickly we'll go through the Dana Dental Arts batting order for both teams. For Douglas, we have Tegan Boydson, that'll be the leadoff hitter, Caden Robinson, then Cash Lenzen, Lane Kshur, Malenki Lennon, Tanner Johnson, Logan Ortega, Coulter Lewis, and Chase Haller. Those are all the batting. That's the batting order for the Douglas Cats. Batting for Spearfish, Travis Duell's the leadoff, followed by Aiden Meverden. Then Jack Branham. Follow up the starting pitcher for today for Spearfish, Cody Chapman. Then Halen Hiding, the left fielder. Sean Sewell, Owen Bruner, Will Scharf, Tucker Olson. That's your batting order for Spearfish Post 164. As a thank you for joining us here in Spearfish for the final of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. Spearfish going for the sweep, Douglas going for revenge. As these two teams met up last night in a classic here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Going into the 8th inning, it was tied at 10-10, and then a RBI single from Spearfish got them the win. It's their third walk-off win of the tournament, as they had a walk-off win at Buffalo, walk-off win against Belfield South Hart yesterday morning, and then last night against these same Douglas Cats that are ready to take back that win. As again, starting pitcher for Spearfish Post 164, that is Cody Chapman. So we will see what Chappie can do on the mound. Last pitched against, I believe, Brookings against Brookings here on KDSJ-TV on Tuesday. So we'll see how he can do now against the Cats. Tegan Boyson, he is first to bat for the Cats. Boyson is the center fielder for the Cats. 3 camera views today. I just want to thank Paul James for getting the 3rd camera with us. We have one on plate, one going to first, and one looking over everything. So here's Chapman's first pitch, is swing and a miss. First pitch thrown at about a little after 3 o'clock. So right on time. The second game, the 3rd place game. As Branham making the play there for out number 1. As the 3rd place game was over very quick, as the Billings Explos won 8-0 over Belfield South Hart to claim 3rd place. So now we'll see who gets second and who wins this whole thing. As now Caden Robinson, he's the second baseman for the Cats. As Chapman will throw outside. That's strike number 2. It's 3 straight strikes thrown by Chapman, aside from the one that was popped out over to Jack Branham at first base. That's high for the first ball. Thanks some of our sponsors, including Jake's Collision Repair. They gave us the countdown to first pitch. Heiserling Concrete laid the foundation to this championship Sunday. And then, of course, Dana Dental Arts for bringing us our batting order. 2-2 count with 1 out for Robinson. That one is hit right by shortstop for a single. As Caden Robinson will make the stroll over to first. First hit. And that is the first base run for the Cats. Cash Lenzen now. He is the catcher for the Cats. As that one, strike number 1. Again, Chapman, the senior, on the mound. Nice to have your senior back for the championship game. As Chapman threw back to first. So now the 1-0-1 count. That is a pop fly over to shortstop, where the shortstop, Tucker Olson, makes the play.
And the fly makes it 2 and brings to the plate number 7,
Lane Kerr. He is 4th in the rotation. Shortstop. Looking at 2 outs after that pop fly over to shortstop, as a wild pitch to Branham. gets away from them, and that means Robson will go to second. In 2 outs with the runner on second for Care. As that one is hit over into left. And that will be a double. That time as running into plate is number 6. That is Caden Robinson scoring the first run for Douglas. So Douglas here in the first takes the lead, 1-0. Now it's Malachi Lennon. Some sprinkles coming down here in Spearfish. That is a strike number 1. And still 2 outs, but a runner scored. That's strike number 2. Lennon, the starting pitcher for the Cats today. We'll see him next if Chapman can get out of this inning. So far, the count in his favor at 0-2. That's 0-3, and Lennon strikes out. So after the top of the first, the Cats put on 1 run after 2 hits, and they'll be on defense as Spearfish will have their first turn at bat. We'll see what they can do with it here on Championship Sunday here on KDSJ-TV and on Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. Post 164 leading off with the Duell, Meverton, and Branham when we come back.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiораutosd.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete and Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
And back here for the bottom of this first inning. As looking at the path for the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament for the Douglas Cats. They started off with a win versus Clark Willow Lake 12-5 before beating the Expos in a close one 5-4. Those games were on Friday. And then yesterday they beat the Spearfish Post 32 Bronx 12-0 before last night's thriller versus Spearfish Post 164, losing in 8th innings. On the flip side, Spearfish started out of the gates hot as well with a 5-inning blowout of Clark Willow Lake. Then 3 straight walk-off wins for Spearfish as they beat Post 13 Bulls from Buffalo 5-4 on a hiding RBI single. And then Chapman was the hero for the other 2. As a single for against Belfield South Hart and the Douglas Cats of last night. So now these teams match up again, not even 24 hours from themselves. Travis Duell, he's playing third base this contest. He will be the leadoff hitter for Spearfish. Down 1-0 early in this ball game. As Duell will foul that one over to left and behind the foul line for strike number 1. Thank another one of our sponsors, American Colloid, also being one of our favorite sponsors here at KDSJ. As that one is hit over to third, going to first. Will it get there? No, it is fouled and safe. So good job by Duell, as should have been a chance to been out, but over from third to first. As Johnson over to Ortega was not fast enough, and now Aiden Meverden playing middle field this contest, usually the shortstop, but since the Chapman make an appearance on the mound, Meverden will move to shortstop. As that is a bunt for Meverden. Against the Bulls, he had 2 sacrificial bunts and didn't get out on either of them. As the first time he did a bunt, it was an error, fielded over to a first. Actually didn't get there in time. And then the second bunt, no one was covering first from the Bulls, so that was a base hit for Meverden. As he is 0-1 on the count so far. As Duell, an error over to first will advance Duell over to second. So a stolen base for Travis Duell, the second baseman, senior. Second baseman now standing on second base on the offensive side. So Meverden 0-1, still no outs with a runner on second. The sun is out here and shining after that brief little sprinkle. As that one is inside. Tying up the count at 1 apiece. Again, 21 combined runs last time these two teams met up last night. Again, facing each other less than 24 hours from the last contest. Meverden now falls down 1-2. Branham and Chapman are on deck. As Lemon gets what he wants, and that is tipped off the bottom of the bat for Meverden, keeping the count at 1-2 here at the bottom of the first. Thank our friends at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram for giving us our scoreboard here on KDSJ-TV and on Facebook Live. As that one's popped up in the air over to the right dugout, and that is against the fence, and that is out number 1 as the third baseman, Tanner Johnson, falls into the netting, but not before catching out Meverden. So now here comes Jack Branham, first baseman. We'll hit that one out over to center, and the center fielder's there to make out number 2. So now we go to the pitcher, Cody Chapman. With 2 down and 1 on. Cody Chapman! As Duell still there at second. Again, Douglas put on 1 run in the first, and Spearfish looking to respond. As Chapman will hit that one, splitting shortstop and second for a base single. And that another error will get Chapman over to second. So Duell advanced to third, was told to hold there by head coach Parker Laux, sitting at third base. And after an error, throwing to home, Chapman advanced to second for a double. Now the hero from the last KDSJ-TV broadcast, Alan Heining, on to bat. We'll see his first one go high for ball number 1. Heining had an RBI single versus the Buffalo Bulls at the nightcap of Friday's Day 2 action of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. As Lennon's second pitch was inside for ball number 2, with 2 runners in scoring position, but again facing 2 outs. Heining hits that one as a single over to in front of left field as we have 1 run score now going home, and that's run number 2 scored. Throw it over to second, and that gets out Alan Heining after he was going for a double. But nonetheless, see if we can catch that on the replay. It might have been too late for it.
Gets out.
Yeah, I was a little late on it. Anyway, Spearfish with 2 outs responds with 2 runs after some fielding errors, and Heiding's base hit gets Duell and Duell and Chapman home. And then that's all we wrote for 1 complete inning. 3 runs scored total, 1 by Douglas, 2 by Spearfish. These two were neck and neck last time they played last night. We could be in for a similar result as Chapman back at the mound for the top of the second when we come back after this short break on KDSJ-TV.
Now more than ever, you need to keep your cool, and Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is here to help for all your summer cooling needs. Now is the time to schedule your checkup by calling 642-5755. Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is your trusted choice for repair or replacement with new air conditioning systems. Whether you need a tune-up or an upgrade, keep your cool with Wolf's Plumbing and Heating. Call 642-5755 and see more at wolfph.com.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
Back here at Black Hills Sports Energy Stadium for the championship game here at the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament, the 2024 edition. Number 25, Tanner Johnson will lead things off for the Cats here at the top of the second. So he'll face Chapman. And Chapman little too far inside for ball number 1. Johnson, third baseman, already has had a busy night so far on the defensive side. He sees his count get tied up 1 apiece. And thank Paul James for our third camera view as that one's hit over to third and going racing to first. Sewell with the out. Oh, as we had our banner up. Thank Paul James for our third camera view. Now we go to Logan Ortega, first baseman, after that out from Johnson. First pitch from Chapman to Ortega's outside for ball number 1. With 1 out. That's strike number 1. Once across the board, no one on base for Ortega. First baseman, see if he can launch this one at least 350 feet. It goes about 350 feet in the air, the wrong direction. Going back out to the parking lot where someone's vehicle could have a brand new decal put on the hood. And Chapman throwing too far inside. As Ortega hit by pitch, will advance him over to first, and that will bring up Coulter Lewis, the right fielder. Hit number 8 in the rotation. He'll play Chapman as he will fall behind the count 0-1. As another error over to first will advance Ortega over to second. So Branham and Chapman not on the same page early in this one. Checking runners at first. It was Will Scharf, the right fielder, also came over to help. So 0-1 count with 1 out. Now a runner on second. Again, Lewis on the bat versus Chapman. As that one's hit over short to shortstop on a fielder's choice. And that's out number 2. But that will advance Ortega to third. Chase Haller, he is the closer of the rotation, left fielder, with a runner on third and 2 outs. And Douglas scored 1 in the top of the first, looking to make at least 1 more here at the top of the second, trailing Spearfish 2-1. So now with the 1-0 pitch, here's Chapman, and he throws his first strike of the count. Again, 2 hits per team. And Douglas has committed 2 errors, and that one inside, and gets the inside corner. Chapman for strike number 2. As Haller thought that one was too far inside, now in trouble, facing a 1-2 count and 2 outs against the senior Chapman. And that's strike 3. Chapman gets him out of there. As the senior showing the experience on the mound early in this one.
Facing a 1-2 count and 2 outs.
Chapman threw inside. Haller wanted it, and Haller couldn't get it. As that will be strike number 3. And Douglas leads 1 stranded on third. As Haller getting to talk to from his coach. And we'll see Spearfish back up to bat. We'll start off with Sewell, Brunner, and Scharf when we come back here on Championship Sunday here on KDSJ-TV. And for those watching us on our Facebook channel, Black Hills Goldheads KDSJ, Facebook Live.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Gold Dust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Gold Dust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
Here at the bottom of the second of the final game of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament, where Sean Sewell, third baseman for Spearfish, will lead off this bottom of the second inning. There's no runs put on by Douglas as that one's hit over to third, and now with a race to first, and that will get Sewell out as from 5-3, Tanner Johnson over to Ortega to get Sewell out. The catcher, Owen Brunner, his first time up to bat.
Owen Brunner!
Let's see what he can do versus Lemon. That one's hit over to third. And now third over to first, and Ortega and Johnson. That chemistry there makes it 2 quick outs. So Douglas taking no prisoners on this inning. The fourth senior we'll see at bat, Will Scharf. He'll have his chance to bat. Facing 2 outs, no one's reached a base, and that will be strike number 1 for Scharf. Versus Malachi Lennon. And that one a little too far inside for Scharf's liking, and the umpire agrees for ball number 1, tying up the count at 1 apiece. And that's too far the other corner for ball number 2. So now with a 2-1 count with 2 outs. Scharf pops that one out to center and will get a base hit. So a single for the senior Will Scharf.
Scharf pops that one out to center, and we'll get
After seeing 2 outs, Spearfish loves doing their damage when there's at least 2 outs. Bring up the bottom of the batting order, Tucker Olson. Shortstop for this contest. As you'll see that one fly high. Again, 2 outs, 1 on. Olson, bottom of the batting order. As that one had to move his body out of the way to avoid getting nailed by a pitch. From Lennon. That is low. And good job by the catcher, Cash Lennon. Lenzen, that is. Controlling that one. And that is strike number 1 after a 3-0 count. Now with the 3-1 count, Scharf the lead off from first. And that is a walk as Scharf slides in the second, attempting to steal a base. It's pretty easy to steal a base when it puts 2 on as Olson walks to first. And Travis Duell back at the batting order for Spearfish. 1 for 1 on the day with a single. Scored the first run for Spearfish. As that is ball number 1. As Duell hits that one over to third, and then that will get Scharf out at third. So as the third baseman for Douglas, Tanner Johnson, been extremely busy in this one already. As after Spearfish pitched a shutout in the second, Douglas pitched a shutout themselves, leaving 2 runners stranded for Spearfish, as now we will head to the top of the third. 2 complete innings done. Still a 2-1 lead for Spearfish. Chapman back at the mound. And we will see the top of the order for Douglas with Boyson, Robertson, and Lenzen when we come back here on KDSJ-TV and on Facebook Live.
Tools and the right equipment. You need it? Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche has it. Contractors with all the new home construction continuing. Proline should be your first stop. Lifts of all sizes, and if you need to get way up, there's telehandlers, even including a man basket for safety. Working around the yard? Proline Equipment has dump trailers of all sizes. Plus, they're sure to have one that works with most pickups. Skid steers, trenchers, mini excavators, got those too. Call 723-7677 or stop by today off North Highway 85 in Belfouche. Proline Equipment Rentals. Visit ProlineEquipmentRentals.com. American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is one of the world's leading producers of bentonite clay, mined right here in Belfouche and Colony, Wyoming since 1927. Some uses are waterproofing, water filtration, health and beauty products, and cat litter, to name a few. American Colloid delivers technology-driven solutions that enhance the essentials of daily life for people around the world. American Colloid, innovative technologies, essential solutions.
And now we've hit the top of the third as Douglas and Spearfish battle to win the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. Tegan Boyson, top of the batting order, 0 for 1 on the day. He's first at bat here to lead off the third, and he'll go up against Chapman. Cody Chapman, the senior. His third inning pitched. It's nice to have your senior back on the mound for Spearfish. As Chapman throws that one off the edge of Boyson's bat to make it a 1-2 count. Want to thank some more of our sponsors with Gold Dust Casino, Pellin Optical, Jake's Collision Repair, and the 105th Annual Black Hills Roundup. Coming up this 4th of July. 2-2 count, and that will make it a full count. As Cody wanted that outside corner. Now the full count pitch. And then a swing and a miss for Boyson. Chapman's first victim of the inning. Bring us to Caden Robertson, second baseman, 1 for 1 on the day. Scored the first run for Douglas and the only run, as in chin music from Chapman. That one went right at the head of Robertson. As that one's hit over to left, way back to left, and Robertson makes it 2 for 2, hiding. Throws that one over to second, but that is a double for Caden Robertson. So, Robertson getting the offense going for Douglas yet again. See if his catcher, Cash Lenzen, can help him out as well. 0 for 1 on the day so far. Early in this contest, as that one off the left side, and that will get right side, excuse me, and that will get Robertson over to third. So with a runner on third and 1 out. Again, Spearfish leading by 1. That one's popped up into center, where Meverton can make a play, and now going to home and won't get there in time. That is run scored for Douglas. On that sacrificial pop fly out, that will get Caden Robertson home to tie this one up 2 apiece. Lane Kerr, fourth in the rotation. Shortstop, he had a double last time. Just saw his teammates hit a double himself, and that one's inside for ball number 1. So Kerr versus Chapman with 2 down, and that one is hit over to right, and now throwing to first. Will he get there? Yes, Branham will get him out at... Nope, they have him safe. It's hard to see through this tiny little computer screen. That is a single for Lane Kerr, making him 2 for 2 on the day. So now the pitcher, Malachi Lennon. It'll be his turn to bat. With 1 on, 2 outs. Runner on first. Is now Kerr with the lead off. Chapman saw it out of the corner of his eye. Throws that one to Branham. So those two are on the same page that time. And they struggled early. Keeping runners plated at first. Lennon sets that one out to left, going back, and that is a base hit for Lennon. He'll go for double, hiding, throws short, and now that will be a base run for number 7, Kerr. So that will be another run scored for Douglas, and now they will take a 3-2 lead. Looking at that one on the KDSJ Sports replay, that one hit clear deep to left. There's a double for Malachi Lennon. Tanner Johnson, 0 for 1, the third baseman, pops that one straight up in the air and out of the ballpark. So at the 0-1 count, that one's popped up into center, where right there to make the play is Meverton. So 2 runs scored that time by Douglas to take the lead back at 1, as they lead now 3-2. We'll see what they can do on defense. Spearfish answered last time Douglas got on the board. Let's see if they can do it again. As we will start off with Aiden Meverden, Jack Branham, and Cody Chapman when we come back here on KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook page, Black Hills Gold Hits, KDSJ.
It's been 50 years since Pillin Optical decided to open their doors and offer outstanding quality eye care to the community. Things have changed, the style of frames, the store location, and just a few other things. But what has not changed is their philosophy of quality eye care, superior customer service, and the best selection of frames, all at the best prices around. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
5th Black Hills Roundup thunders back into Belle Fourche June 30th through July 4th. The Ranch Rodeo kicks it all off on June 30th, followed by 4 exciting performances of PRCA rodeo action. It's perfect for the whole family. This year's Roundup features Cowboy Kenny's Steel Rodeo and the Misfit Cowboy Brian Patton. Dust yourself off after the rodeo and marvel at the massive fireworks displays on July 2nd and 3rd, plus the huge Independence Day Parade. Get your tickets now at blackhillsroundup.com. Black Hills Roundup, the buck stops here.
Bottom of the third here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Here at the championship game here on Sunday for the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. 2 runs put on by Douglas at the top of the third to take a 2-1 lead. Now lets us get to Aiden Meverden, his second at bat, 0 for 1 on the day. As first pitch will roll by everyone. Making it ball number 1. 1-0 pitch. That one hit right there in front of catcher going to first. And that's high. Meverden is just going to stay right there at first as the throw to high to Ortega just a little bit too tall for the first baseman. And that's a base hit for Aiden Meverden. Speaking of first base, Jack Branham, first baseman for Spearfish. He'll have his second go at bat. Also 0 for 1 on the day, but they can quickly turn around after a base hit. Branham pops that one over to center, and that is a catch, trying to make it a double play, and that is a quick double play. As a pop fly by Branham gets Branham out, and Meverden too far committed to second and couldn't make it back to first, and that's a double play, quick 2 outs for Douglas. Now Cody Chapman, the hero of the past 2 ball games, scoring off RBIs to win against Belfield South Hart and against the same Douglas Cats last night. As everyone on center mound for Douglas meets up, a few fist bumps and high fives, and trying to make this a quick inning for them as they want to have another rip at bat. First off, Cody Chapman, after seeing Branham and Meverden go out in that last double play. You'll start that one in the bottom outside corner for strike number 1. Chapman with a double last time, makes him 1 for 1 on the day. His second at bat. As Chapman swings and misses for strike number 2. As Lennon trying that outside corner. As Cody got him with the first one, got him with the second. And inside for ball number 1. Give Chapman something to think about with this 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. Again, Douglas just took the lead at 3-2. And that's also inside, making the count tied up at 2. Deuces across the board. So now Chapman versus Lennon with the 2-2 pitch. And that is tipped, throw to first, and that's out number 3 as that one dropped right in front of the catcher. And Chapman will be out at first. So the Douglas offense responded at the top of the third. The defense did the job at the bottom of the third as they lead 3-2. As now we've completed 3 full innings, and we will go to the top of the fourth after this short break here at KDSJ-TV and at our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits, KDSJ.
Tools and the right equipment. You need it? Proline Equipment Rentals in Belfouche has it. Contractors with all the new home construction continuing. Proline should be your first stop. Lifts of all sizes, and if you need to get way up, there's telehandlers, even including a man basket for safety. Working around the yard? Proline Equipment has dump trailers of all sizes. Plus, they're sure to have one that works with most pickups. Skid steers, trenchers, mini excavators, got those too. Call 723-7677 or stop by today off North Highway 85 in Belfouche. Proline Equipment Rentals. Visit ProlineEquipmentRentals.com.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
Top of the fourth here at the championship game for the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. Top of the order for the Cats will be Logan Ortega, the first baseman, as he was hit by a pitch last time. Let's see him at bat, see what he can rep against Chapman in his fourth inning. Hits that one over to a shortstop, and now the throw to first, and that is a quick out for Ortega. As Tucker Olson throw over to Jack Branham to get out number 1. That'll lead us to Coulter Lewis, the right fielder. 0 for 1 on the day. As he'll now have his turn with Chapman. And he will fall behind the count. With advantage Chapman with a 0-1 pitch. With 1 out. As that one is a hit over to right and just on the line and rolling out. And Scharf booking it over there. Luckily rolls out, and that would have been a base hit for a single, or might have even been a double for Lewis. But now that will make the count 0-2 with 1 out. And that is high and outside for Cody. Making the count 1-2. And that's way inside. Chapman throwing some chin music there at Lewis as to make the count 2-2. And that is swing and a miss for strike number 2. Chase Holler, left fielder now. 0 for 1 on the day. Again, if you're Spearfish, you want to get this out as soon as possible because the top of the order for Douglas has been all of their hitting so far. And Chapman's trying to do just that with strike number 1. As Howler will hit that one out of the ballpark into the parking lot, where you can always call it Jake's Collision Repair to get that foul ball dent replaced and fixed. We love baseball, but we don't like a baseball in our windshield. We don't like baseball that much. As at the 0-2 pitch, Chapman threw a ball. Now we'll see what we can do with the 1-2 pitch. That one is fouled over to right field. So now with still 1-2 on the count and 2 outs, no one has reached a base yet. That's also back out to the parking lot. So Haller's getting a hold of a few of them. They're just not going in the right direction. And still a 1-2 count with 2 out. And that will tie the count up with the deuces across the board. 2 outs, 2 balls, and 2 strikes. And that is swing and a miss. Holler strikes out. And Spearfish, after allowing 2 runs at the top of the third, shuts them out again at the top of the fourth. Can they respond themselves after falling down by 1 inning after the top of the third? Do their job at the top of the fourth. Now we will see them at bat. We'll start with Alan Tellinghuisen, Sean Sewell, and Owen Bruner when we come back after this short break here on KDSJ-TV, on YouTube, and at our Facebook page, Black Hills Gold Hits, KDSJ.
We're all going somewhere, going higher, faster, farther, going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Back here, halfway done with this championship game. Alan Tellinghuisen starts off for Spearfish on home plate. He'll hit that one over to first. Throw over to first, and pitcher can't quite get that one controlled, as that will be a base hit for Alan Tellinghuisen. No, now they'll advance him over to second. I think that'd be due to interference or something. Don't quite know why, but now Tellinghuisen. They'll go for 2 for him.
And with 1 out and no out, it brings the plate number 23, Sean Sewell.
Sean Sewell, third baseman. See if this could be the start for the Spearfish offense. Not on that pitch, as that is strike number 1 for Sewell. As Lennon still on the mound with his 4th straight inning. That is, Sewell tried a bunt. Proved to no avail with strike number 2 after that foul tip. Tellinghuisen still on second. Sewell facing an 0-2 count. As that one down the line and fouled. As Lennon tried the inside, and Sewell gets too much of that one on the inside. Hits it down the line, still makes it an 0-2 count. Again, Tellinghuisen still there on second. And here's the 2-0 pitch. And hit over to center. And that is a quick out. Sewell pops that one over to Caden Robinson at second base. Catcher Owen Bruner, 0 for 1 on the day, looking to turn that around. Tellinghuisen still sitting on second, but now with 1 out. Straight down the pipe for strike number 1. Lennon versus Bruner. And it's been the 4th day here of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. 17s, they seeded the top 6th. And strike number 2 for Bruner. Teams from Montana, Wyoming, and right here in South Dakota and North Dakota, all competing in the tournament after the past 3 days of competition. These are the best 2 decided by the field, and Bruner pops that one over to center. And that will be a quick out number 2 for Bruner after that pop fly over to the center fielder, Tegan Boyson.
Batting number 18, Will
Then we go to Will Scharf. As Scharf will hit that one right over to second again. And that will be a quick 1-2-3 out after two fielders collide for Douglas, and they will come out of the inning without allowing any damage themselves. So just like that, we have crossed the halfway point in this one. Douglas holding on to a 3-2 lead, and we will come back with the top of the fifth after this short break here on KDSJ-TV.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete and Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Back here in Spearfish for the top of the fifth. As we have a new pitcher for Post 164, that is the first baseman, Jack Branham. The freshest pitcher for Spearfish. As now it'll be his turn on the mound. I apologize, as our computer that's running the graphics here is having some issues. I don't know if it's due to the heat of the sun on it or what the deal is, but it is not liking whatever is happening, so. Still trying to get it reloaded, and it's somewhat working, as Will Scharf is not batting. Take that down as we start off with Tegan Boyson, as he will face Jack Branham, as Branham's first throw is low for ball number one. So after a 1-0 count, that one's high for Branham. Again, Douglas still holding on to a 3-2 lead. As this one, after this one, we'll crown a champion of the 2024 Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. Strike number one for Branham this go-round. As now our computer is back up and running, finally.
For all your windshield needs, see Joe's Windshield.
I think he just got a little warm was the issue, sitting there in the sun. Again, Tegan Boyson now looking at a 2-2 count for Branham's first pitcher. That one's low for a full count. As Chapman pitched for, now Branham will have his turn. They 3-2 count. And Boyson pops that one straight up in the air, and right there is Aiden Meverd. Nope, that is third baseman Tucker Olson making the play for out number one. And the one away, Caden Robertson, 2 for 2 with a single and a double. He has been the spark on offense for Douglas, and we'll see if he can continue it with his third at-bat. As he'll face a new pitcher, and Jack Branham. That one's low for ball number one. And Douglas has had some close contests themselves, not near as close as Spearfish, as they've had to have 3 straight walk-off RBIs to get to the finals. They are the only undefeated team. That is strike 1. Making it ones across the board. Again, Jack Branham, his first inning as the pitcher for Post 164. That moves Sewell over to third. As now that one pops straight up in the air and out of the ballpark, making it a 1-2 count for Robertson. As now Meverden moves to shortstop on the defense. Cody Chapman in middle field. So I believe that will move Tucker Olson over to third. That's inside and out of Bruner's range to make it ball number 2 with a 2-2 count with 1 out. And Robertson 2 for 2 on the day. And this is his first time facing Branham on the mound. Strike 3, and that is Robertson's first out. So Branham takes his first victim. Now bring up number 16, Cash Lenzen. Oh for 2 is Lenzen, the catcher for the Cats. As that one's low. A little too low, ball number 1. Spearfish Post 164, lucky that no one's on base, or that would have been a few stolen bases already. That one hit by Branham. Goes by the second baseman, the new second baseman for Spearfish. That is number 4, Weissman. Walker Weissman was the closer versus Buffalo. Had himself a nice showing. Has struck out the Buffs on 3 pitches when the bases were loaded, and that will now bring us to Lane Kerr, the shortstop. 2 for 2 on the day as well. And that one's tipped at the top of the key and out of the ballpark for foul number 1. Still 2 outs, and now Key with a 0-1 count. He's the 4th hitter. That one popped over into right. Clear back to right is Scharf, and he makes the play. So that one pops clear back out to right. Scharf gets back there and makes the play, getting out Kerr. And between Robertson, Lenzen, Kerr, and Lennon, they get 3 of the 4 out. Does Branham, and that will put a cap on the top of the 5th. Spearfish scoreless after the 3rd. Have been scoreless since the bottom of the 1st. See if they can get some momentum going. As Lennon is back on the mound for the Cats. And Spearfish will start off with Tucker Olson at the bottom of the count. Then back to Travis Duell and Aiden Meverden. As we'll see Olson and crew at home plate when we come back after this timeout here on KDSJ-TV.
5th Black Hills Roundup thunders back into Belle Fourche June 30th through July 4th. The Ranch Rodeo kicks it all off on June 30th, followed by 4 exciting performances of PRCA rodeo action. It's perfect for the whole family. This year's Roundup features Cowboy Kenny's Steel Rodeo and the Misfit Cowboy Brian Patton. Dust yourself off after the rodeo and marvel at the massive fireworks displays on July 2nd and 3rd, plus the huge Independence Day Parade. Get your tickets now at blackhillsroundup.com. Black Hills Roundup, the buck stops here.
And now back here in Spearfish, where Tucker Olson, the shortstop, he will get the party started for post 164. At the bottom of the batting order, he was walked last time, and will face Lennon and fall behind the count early with a strike. Now he'll hit that one over to shortstop, makes the catch over to first, and that's high. Olson dodges a bullet there and will get a base hit. So a start for Spearfish. Now we have a new leadoff hitter for Spearfish. Number 4, Walker Weissman. It'll be his first at bat. As the freshman will make his appearance here in the championship game, as he will battle Lennon. There's the first pitch, and that is a bunt off the bat and back to the cage. Update here of the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. So Weissman versus Lennon. Throw back to Olson, and that one goes past Ortega. Olson will now make his way over to second. So a stolen base from Tucker Olson. After Lennon couldn't get it to Ortega at first to keep Olson planted, and therefore he will move over to second. As now Olson with a leadoff away from second. And now Weissman with a bunt. Fielder's choice over to third, and that will be the first out, but Weissman will advance the runner over to third. So Olson in scoring position. So now we go back to the normal rotation with number 2, Aiden Meverden, back at his normal position at shortstop. Started off this contest in the middle of the outfield. As you'll see his first pitch at him, inside and outside the legal strike area for ball number 1. Here at the bottom of the fifth, Spearfish has not scored since the first, and they find themselves down by 1. As now that makes ones across the board with a swing and a miss by Meverden. And for more sports broadcasts, follow us on Facebook at KDSJ-TV. And for more sports updates, you can follow our Facebook page at KDSJ Black Hills Gold Hits. And check out our website at KDSJ980.com. As that is high for a 3-1 count. Mev had a break at bat. Hasn't swung on 2 straight pitches, but might have to swing at this one to prevent making it a full count. And he does. Wanted it, didn't get it. Making it a 3-2-1 on the scoreboard and a full count for Meverden. Here's the full count pitch. And that one's hit over to left and right behind the line, as that would have been a solid base hit from Meverden. But the Cats get lucky there. It's still a full count and with 1 out. As Lennon gets what he wants, throws, Meverden will pop that one over to center. Base hit, clear back to the wall. As Meverden trying to make it a triple, the throw over to third is there. Meverden, that's a triple for the shortstop. Aiden Meverden gets Tucker Olson across home plate. As that one went clear back to the wall, and Meverden facing a full count ties this one up for Spearfish and gets Meverden in scoring position himself. And still with one out. That is enough to make a meeting at home plate for the Cats. The visitors in leading this one. Well, used to be leading this one, as now we're tied. First baseman turned pitcher, Jack Branham, is next in order. Branham 0 for 2, but has proven can get a hold of one.
Now batting number 22, Jack Branham.
Jack Branham, lefty hitter. So see that one outside. And they are thrown outside. Lennon is trying the outside corner against Branham. Now he'll go inside versus Branham and still outside the legal strike zone. 2-0 count, and again runner on third, and that's Meverton. He has to be smart at third as well. As Branham hits that one over to first, goes right there for first base for a sacrificial fielder choice. So Branham will go 0 for 3, but that will give Spearfish the lead at 4-3.
And the sacrifice first bases and brings up number 9, Cody Chapman.
So now Cody Chapman, cleanup spot in the hitting order. Saw his team go up 4-3 and also get 2 outs for Chapman. As Chapman hits that one over to left. Nice catch that time by Post 164 head coach Parker Laux. Makes his presence known here in the baseball game. Doesn't help his batters. That's an 0-1 count. Now that's 0-2. And Chapman wanted that one. So now here's the 0-2 pitch with 2 outs, no one on base for Chapman. And that is strike 3. Chapman strikes out looking. As Lennon got the outside bottom corner and caught Chapman looking at it, and that will end the inning. But the damage has been done for Spearfish. 2 runs put on here at the bottom of the 5th. 12 more outs, at least in the regular 7 innings, and we will crown a champion here on Championship Sunday in Spearfish. Nice crowd, beautiful day, nice little breeze. Had a little bit of a shower to start this one off, but nice little breeze is blowing, and it's a sunny, beautiful day here in Spearfish. We head to the top of the 6th. After we come back, Branham back on the mound, and looks like we will start off with the pitcher Lennon, Johnson, and then Ortega for the Cats when we come back here on KDSJ-TV.
Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
And after that short break, thanking our friends for sponsoring KDSJ Sports, Gold Dust Casino. Again, the final day of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament was today. As we look at some scores from the day, of course, the 7th place team, Clark Willow Lake, did not participate as they were the ones seeded out. The 5th and 6th seed game, Bellefiche beats Buffalo to claim 5th place 12-7. Belfield South Hardin, a 3 seed, to not have an answer for the Expos as they lost that one 8-0 after 5. Branham still on the mound. He throws his first strike versus the pitcher for the Cats. That's Lennon. Branham's second inning. Again, last time on the mound, he had a complete game as a foul ball that time by Lennon. He gets Lennon behind the count at 0-2. Lennon had a double last time, making him 1 for 2 on the day. This is his third at-bat and faces Branham for the first time this afternoon. As Branham floated that one just off the edge of the bat. Johnson, Ortega, and Lewis to follow Branham. As now here's the pitch by Branham. At Lennon. That's the first ball of the count, first ball of the inning for Branham. So now the 1-2 count. First at bat for Branham. As that one's popped over into the fence. And out of the ballpark, keeping the count at 1-2. Still 1-2 count. As this isn't near as high scoring as the contest last night. And now we are tied up at 2 apiece on the count. So Brannon's thrown 2 straight balls. Still looking for that strike. That one's popped over to left. We're against the wall and outside of the wall for another foul tip. As Hiding was bucking over there to the wall to try to get Lennon out. Still a 2-2 count. As Branham started off in the lead with 2-0, then threw 2 balls, and everything else has been foul tips. That one over to left, where Hiding took about 2 steps to grab that one. And Branham and the defense get their first out of the inning. And it's taking care of Malachi Lennon. So now we go to number 25, Tanner Johnson. His third at-bat, 0 for 2, and that is strike number 1. Sixth in the rotation is Johnson, the third baseman. He's made some plays defensively for the Cats. See if he can do something on offense. As now he falls behind the count 0-2. I don't think Jack has allowed a single hit yet. As that might be the, nope. A quick out just like that. And that makes it 2 outs as that one was hit straight to the first baseman, Sean Sewell. Now it's time for the first baseman for the Cats, Logan Ortega. He was hit by a pitch last time and then was out, so has not got a hold of a ball yet. As he'll face Branham, and that strike, nope, that's ball number 1, as that's high. This is the second inning pitch for Branham, in relief of Cody Chapman, whose day was done after the 4th. That's strike number 1. So Brannon getting the pitch from Bruner. That's what he wants, and now here's the throw. Strike 2. It's Branham throwing darts, making it a 1-2 count. Versus Ortega with 2 outs. Here's the pitch for Branham. Strike number 3 for Jack Branham. And he's feeling it for post 164. He holds Douglas to hitless so far on the day, and we will see Cody Chapman up next, followed by Halen Hiding, and then Sean Sewell. Spearfish will take home plate with bats in their hands and helmets on their heads when we come back with the bottom of the 6th. Here on KDSJ-TV and on Facebook, we're just that much closer for crowning a champion of the 15th annual Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. As Lennon on the mound, we will see what he can do and the Cats can do on defense when we come back here on KDSJ-TV.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiorAutoSD.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
They're at the bottom of the 6th, where Spearfish holds on to a 1-point lead as they lead the Cats of Douglas 4-3. I was wrong when I left off, as Halen Hiding will start off this inning at bat, not Cody Chapman. I was one off in my stat keeping. Again, Clayson Davis here with you for the championship game. Hiding pops that one way over to left for a base hit. Hiding is now 2 for 3 on the day. So that'll lead us to Sean Sewell, third baseman. As Lennon still the pitcher for the Cats, allowing that single to Hiding. Sewell swinging a miss on pitch number 1 for his third time facing Lennon. Sewell 0 for 2 so far on the day. Has a chance to turn it around here, as Lennon gets caught, catches Sewell on the shoulder, and that will walk him over to first. Now the catcher, Owen Bruner, up to bat. He is 0 for 2 himself, but now has the bases 1 and 2 covered by runners here at the bottom of the 6th. That's a bunt by Bruner, makes it a fielder's choice, and the pitcher did not make a choice, loading the bases for post 164. Owen Bruner gets it done. As a sacrificial bunt, and the pitcher looked like he wanted to go for third. Realized that the runner was still on third, turned back to first, and Bruner was already there. Will Scharf, the senior, see if he can get some points for post 164. Scharf hits that one over to right. Clear back to the wall right, and he doesn't get there. That's one RBI for Will Scharf. Scharf will stay right there, and that is another run scored. Scharf will now go to second. That makes it 3 runs scored for Spearfish. After a Will Scharf RBI double, gets all 3 of them in for Spearfish. Nails that one out to right field. As Hiding, Sewell, and Bruner all come in after that double from Will Scharf. That will get everyone up to the mound, and it looks like Lennon's day is done. After allowing Spearfish now to go up, that is 7-4. Helps when I give the right team the score. And still no outs. I believe that is 25 on the mound. I think that is 25. Tanner Johnson. He will to make his debut for this championship game on the mound. 9 hits for Spearfish against Lennon in 6.5 innings.
Now pitching for Douglas Cats, number 25, Tanner Johnson.
Updating my stats. As Tanner Johnson, he will come out to the mound after we saw Lennon pitch one over to Scharf, who hit it over to right field. In fact, we might take a look at that one again here on KDSJ-TV. I saw Scharf hit that one over to right and had some runners scored. So again, Johnson now on the mound. See if he can try to get the Cats out of this inning, as now they will fall behind by 3 with one more chance at bat. Updating some stuff here on my little production tablet. Tucker Olson will be up to bat now after that double. As Olson was walked his first time at bat, then had a single last time. That'll be his 3rd time at home plate with a bat in his hand, helmet on his head.
164, number 13, Tucker Olson.
Olson, the do-it-all kid for Post 164, has played shortstop, second base, middle field. He's done it all. Pitched in this tournament as well. As now Johnson will make his debut on the mound with no outs for Spearfish. And a runner on second, that is Scharf. Here's the first pitch, and that is strike number 1. As Johnson was the 3rd baseman, as now, I believe that's, can't see who's on 3rd, as throwing some heat is Johnson, getting Tucker Olson behind the count at 0-2. Again, no outs, but still a runner on second, that's Scharf. Here's a throw, and that's strike 3 for Olson. 1, 2, 3, first kill shot thrown for Olson.
Now batting number 4, Walker Viesman.
Now Walker Viesman. His second turn at bat as he replaces Travis Duell in the batting order to lead off Post 164. Here's a throw, and that's outside for Viesman to hit. Left-handed freshman batter. And he was the closer versus the Bulls of Buffalo. Got 3 outs with the bases loaded to keep that game tied to allow Spearfish to have that walk-off RBI, a single by Halen Hiding. You saw that one here on KDSJ-TV. So now with the ones across the board with 1 runner on second, that is Scharf. That is low and too far low. That will advance Scharf over to 3rd in scoring position. As Johnson had some heat on it. Viesman waited. That went too low for Lenzen to get a hold of that one for the Cats. Makes the count 2-1 with 1 out and Scharf at 3rd. 0 for 1 was Viesman earlier today after a sacrificial bunt. That is strike number 2. Johnson proven to be the closer for Douglas. Again, after 3 runs scored this inning, Spearfish taking a 7-3 lead over the Cats. As Wiesman hits that one high over to center, and it drops there at center. That will be an RBI for Walker Wiesman, getting Will Scharf home. 4 runs now for Spearfish at the bottom of the 6th.
And brings up number 15, Aiden Meverden.
So now with a 5-run lead, brings us to Aiden Meverden, as he is 2 for 3 on the day. See, Meverden has first one is a ball for him with a runner on first, which is Wiesman. That's nope, that's ball number 2. As pitch was high from Johnson over to Meverden, the shortstop. Started this game in the center field where Cody Chapman, who started on the mound, and a quick throw over to first. Keeps Wiesman on first. Johnson has a rocket arm for Douglas. As that one's inside to make a ball number 3 and gets a 3-0 count. So Johnson struggling versus Mev. We'll see if Meverden swings at this one. Johnson looking to load one right down the pipe to get his first strike. And does just that. So now Meverden refocuses, ready to bat. Again, runner on first with just 1 out. Here at the bottom of the 6th, where the Spearfish offenses came alive for 4 innings. That's strike number 2. That one was right on the strike line and falls inside for strike number 2 and a full count. Wiesman with a little bit of a lead off from first. And the full count, and swing and a miss for Meverden. So again, Johnson with some major heat will now face Jack Branham.
Now batting number 22, Jack Branham.
Branham 0 for 3 on the day, but now the pitcher for Post 164, Spearfish. Branham hits that one over to left. Will it be there? No, it lands, and that is a double for Branham. Throws to shortstop, too high for shortstop, and that is a double for Jack Branham. Branham gets his first hit of the day off of Johnson. That one on the KDSJ Sports Replay. And now we go to the starting pitcher, Cody Chapman, with runners in scoring position at second and third. Again, with 2 outs, Chapman pops that one straight up in the air, over to right, and Chapman is hit out. With runners in third and second, Douglas gets out of this one without allowing any more damage. But after 4 runs put on by Spearfish, Post 164, as Scharf's double got that party started to get
Spearfish Post 164.
Hiding, Sewell, and Bruner all home. That double from RBI double from Scharf. Olsen had a hit, Wiesman had a hit, and then Jack Branham had a hit as well. Chapman pop fly out, and we have hit the top of the 7th and final inning. Branham could be the final inning of the ball game, could be the final inning of the tournament. Spearfish holding on to a 5-point lead. And 3 more outs, and Spearfish will be the champions. The host team looking to win their hometown tournament. As we go to the top of the 7th after this short break, Branham's still on the mound, and we'll see what they can do when we come back here on KDSJ-TV.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiораutosd.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
We'll have a quick 30-second timeout there, and now we're back here in Spearfish, where number 15, Coulter Lewis. He will come back out, his third at-bat. He'll face Branham, who's, I don't think, allowed a hit yet. Spearfish has had 11 hits on the day so far. As that one will pop over to second base, where that is Weissman making the play and getting the first out.
And with one down, it brings up number 19, Jace Holler.
And that will bring up number 19, Jace Holler. Look at that one on the KDSJ-TV Sports replay. Chase Holler, bottom of the batting order for Douglas. We'll see what he can do now against Branham. Pops that one out of the park into the parking lot. Again, our third camera view. Something trying out new as that swing and a miss. Strike number 2 for Branham, trying to close this one out. Again, I'm pretty sure Branham has not allowed a single hit in the now his third inning pitched. That is strike number 3. Out number 2. And now the top of the batting order with Tegan Boyson. Looking at 2 outs and his team down by 5. And facing a pitcher who has not allowed a hit yet. Boyson's third time at bat. Fourth time at bat. As Branham, one more out away from crowning post 164 champions. That one popped over to first base. Sewell makes the catch, makes the play, and makes Spearfish post 164. Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion champions. Jack Branham closes it out for Spearfish, not allowing one singular hit, at least according to my unofficial stats. What a tournament for post 164. As came out of the gates swinging with a 9-1 mercy ending of Clark Willow Lake. Walk-off win versus Buffalo, Wyoming. Walk-off win yesterday morning versus Belfield South Hart. And then a walk-off win versus these same Cats last night. Facing them less than 24 hours apart from either game. And after a 4-run bottom of the 6th inning, after a change at pitcher, they close out the Cats of Douglas and are now awarded as 2024 15th annual Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament champions. Again, a sweep for Spearfish. Don't want to take any credit away, though, from the Cats of Douglas, as they had some good games themselves. We're the 2 seed, only lost 1 game before the championship, and that was to Spearfish, as Lightning did strike twice for the Cats. As they will talk, they will receive the second place trophy for the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. As again, we will look to see at Buffalo and how they got here to this game, they beat Clark Willow Lake 12-9, then had a close one versus the Expos 5-4. Stomped on Belfouche 12-0 before that thriller last night versus Post 164. And then after a close first few innings, as they traded runs, they were up by 1, and that was the biggest lead they had before Spearfish put on 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th. That was all came into motion and ignited by Will Sharf's hit over to right, RBI double to get 3 runs, and that blew up the scoring from there. But the Cats of Douglas, Wyoming, they will take the second place trophy. As, again, they're still talking with their team. Spearfish Post 164 came into this tournament with an, I believe, 8-13 record, and then won 4 straight. So if that isn't a confidence booster for Spearfish Post 164, I don't know really what is. As they win their hometown tournament at the 15th annual 2024 Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. It's Post 164 champs here in front of their home crowd in their hometown. We will take a quick break, look at the award ceremony for both teams, and then wrap this one up here on KDSJ-TV and for Facebook viewers watching on Facebook Live on our channel at Black Hills Gold Hits at KDSJ.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
As we're back here in Spearfish for the conclusion of this one, as Douglas is now receiving their second place trophy from the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament Finals. Again, Douglas went 3-2 total in the tournament and lost to Spearfish Post 164 twice, but nonetheless still had a pretty good showing here in Spearfish. Want to thank all of the Douglas fans for coming out to the Northern Black Hills, making their way northeast to partake in the 2024 Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament. Hope to have them back in the future, as they had some great ball players. Definitely have nothing to hang their heads about, as they will end this tournament and head back to Douglas, Wyoming. And now we will look at the tournament champions. the host team, undefeated, clean sweep of the tournament. Spearfish Post 164 claiming the trophy, sweeping the competition, not allowing a single loss as they pull off the win and get the trophy here in Spearfish in front of their hometown crowd in their home stadium. As winning 4 straight against good competition as well. This is definitely got to be a booster and looks to be showing that the program's heading in the right direction under Parker Laux. The assistant coaches Dominic Santiago and Wes Coining. Post 164 champions of the Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament, the 15th annual. As that will look to close this one out. We will quickly name our Superior Auto, Superior Performance. As looking at the tournament as a whole, there's so many names we could mention, from Cody Chapman to Halen Hiding. Will Scharf had a great showing in this one as well. Jack Branham on the mound. Of course, Travis Duell. He's been the Iron Man for Post 164 all tournament and all season. And the Superior Auto, Superior Performance for today, we're giving it to Will Scharf, right fielder, senior for Post 164, as he had the RBI double to really take this one and ignite the scoring. As Will Scharf is your Superior Performance. Here is brought to you by a Superior Auto. So I want to say congratulations to Will Scharf and the rest of Post 164, as head coach Parker Laux just got the Gatorade bath from Dominic Santiago, assistant coach, and Owen Bruner, the catcher. So again, that will put a bow on this one. That will officially conclude the 15th annual Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament here on KDSJ-TV. Want to thank everyone for signing on to KDSJ-TV on YouTube and watching us on Facebook Live on our Facebook page, Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. As Clayton Davis here with you for all these games. They've been pretty fun to do. Been a lot of fun watching. Some pretty close nail biters. As we had a walk-off RBI against Buffalo, and then, of course, Spearfish in Saturday's Saturday had 2 more walk-off RBIs to beat their designated teams. And they come away undefeated in the tournament, perfect 5-0, and come out champions. Spearfish Post 164 wins their hometown tournament as they are the 15th annual Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion champions. For all of us at KDSJ-TV, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel for some more sports broadcasts, and also look at our website at 980 AM 103.5 FM for some more sports coverage, as well as subscribe to our Facebook page for more sports updates and everything else with the KDSJ listing area. Clayton Davis here, signing off on KDSJ-TV. Want to thank everyone for tuning on, and we hope to see you in the next broadcast. As Spearfish Post 164 champions of the 2024 15th annual Alan Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament, as they win this one 8-5 here at the Black Hills Sports Energy Complex here in Spearfish. Signing off, it's Clayton Davis here on KDSJ. Hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their weekend, and join us again for some more local sports